Hi, my name is Linry, and this is my review of Salon Perfect's Wonka collection. This is a 7-piece collection that is available at Walmart, and I paid $6 for each individual polish. And also, if you didn't know, China Glaze and Salon Perfect are owned by the same parent company, hence why they both came out with the Wonka collection. I wasn't expecting this collection, and there's a lot of issues with it. I have a lot of thoughts and feelings on this collection, and a lot of them are very negative. I'm a bit of a hater, and yeah, there were some not so good things in it, but let's get into the swatches. The first polish that is up is Choc-full of Miracles, and I'm chock full of questions. What the fuck is this polish? No, it's okay. Let's stop being a hater for a second. It is a lovely 2-coat creme polish. It is this pinky red. It does lean a little bit more red on me. Yeah, that's about it. That's all the nice things I got about it. It's an alright polish. I think the color's nice. It does dry down a lot darker than what is in the bottle, but like looking at the rest of the collection, I'm just like, what the fuck are you doing in here? What are you doing in here? And why do you have chalk at the beginning of your name? I'm confused by the name. I'm confused why she's here. She wasn't invited. What happened? Like, why did we put this in the collection? We could have just left it out and it would have been that. I don't know, it's just, it doesn't feel Wonka to me either. When I see this color, I don't immediately think Willy Wonka. And this might have to do with the fact that I only like Gene Wilder's Chocolate Factory, and I only watched an hour of the Johnny Depp one, and I have no interest in this newest one. This just doesn't read the Gene Wilder Wonka, and maybe I'm just not getting it, and it's perfectly thematic to the new movie, but this is just a bizarre choice. It is a nice polish. It self-levels nicely. It's a 2-coater. It's a solid creme polish, but I'm just like, you don't need the Wonka labeling. The next polish that is up is Velvety Delight. Now, this is another 2-coater, which is really nice, and it has a different finish than the rest. Now, I believe they were saying this is a matte finish. I wouldn't say it's a matte finish. It's not matte enough for me, but I would give it the title of satin finish, which I think looks really nice. I did leave it and take photos of it in both states, so I always put glossy top coat on top of my swatches. I preferred it in the glossy state after I top coated it, but it does have this nice velvety, like, it looks textured, but it's not. Know what I'm saying? Your eyeballs see it and you touch it and you go, oh, that's not. Dude, my brain's suffering today. We're having a hard day. Brain no work good, but that's fine. I do find this to be a classic Santa coat red, which makes me feel instantly very, very Christmassy, and I love it oh so much. It's got this lovely red shimmer running throughout, making it just feel that much more jewel toned, and just overall it has a very nice holiday vibe. Again, I'm questioning the Wonka vibe. This isn't feeling Wonka to me. I don't know. It's feeling Christmas though. I've removed every single one of the polishes I swatched in this video today with just normal acetone methods. I didn't struggle, I didn't suffer. I wasn't on my own little personal whining bus about taking off nail polish. Alright, the next 2 shades I have some issues with, and that's because of my skin tone and undertones. The next polish that is up is Pure Imagination. And because this came out around the same exact time as the China Glaze one, and, you know, it has the same exact name, I'm obviously naturally going to compare it to China Glazes, and I prefer China Glazes. On my skin tone and undertones, this maroony color pulls red. So that means I got a collection with 3 red colors in it. Not great, Bob. It's not the best feeling in the world, but it is a nice formula, and it is a full 2-coater, and it's this lovely maroon, leans a lot more red, with a lovely just kind of golden shimmer running throughout, and it looks so pretty on the nails. It is a beautiful color, and I love it oh so much, but just something, I can't see past it. I don't know. Just feels a little meh. And again, I'm not feeling Wonka. I also compared this polish to Till Death from Salon Perfect's Halloween collection, and I don't think they are, I think they are far enough away in the dark red-ish area that you can justify owning both. I just, for some reason, thought that they were very close until I swatched them, and I was like, oh, these are nothing alike. So, just in case you were wondering, if you picked up the Salon Perfect Halloween collection, I've got that comparison over here, or it'll appear after all the... I'm not great at timing videos, okay? I never talk long enough for my stupid swatch footage. Also, this polish was easily removed with acetone. That's really nice. The next polish that is up is Anything is Possible. Now, this was another solid 2-coater, which is really, really nice. It also has these lovely, like, red flakies running throughout. They're just so itty-bitty that, like, you'll catch them on your nail, and you'll be like, oh, but they're just gone. They vanish. So it's kind of, like, they're kind of not there. Sometimes you catch them, sometimes you don't. And, you know, but unfortunately, this is another maroony color that pulls too red on my skin tone, and it's supposed to lean more purple, but on my skin tones, it's just red. So I got a 7-piece collection with 4 fucking reds in it. I cannot tell you how disappointed I was in that. I don't need 4 fucking reds. Good lord. But it is this pretty vampy shade where, like, it feels a little bit sexy. My brain no work good right now. We're on a struggle bus, good sir. But also, I experienced manufacturing errors with this. 3 of the polishes in this collection that I received were not threaded correctly. So, these polishes grind and are hard to open. And they're very hard to seal back up again. They're just not threaded correctly, and I'll take a closer picture of it so you can actually see how wonky the cap is to the bottle, and that happened to 3 of the polishes in this collection. I don't think it will affect anything with, like, drying out my polish. I think it is properly sealed. It's just not properly threaded, which is kind of unfortunate because these are more expensive than Salon Perfect's line. I'm paying an upcharge for the nice branding and all that stuff and the collab, and I'm getting a little subparness. And again, what is this? What's this? Is this Wonka? What is this color? This doesn't scream Wonka to me. What is this? What? What's happening here? Did the people who made this nail polish, like, ever see any of the movies? Like, see the color scheme? Because I'm just in here like, what the fuck does this vampy pink have to do with Wonka? Okay. The next polish that is up is Chocolate Cartel. If you get anything from this collection, get this polish. A drugstore linear hollow that is brown. Mind blown. It's currently what I'm wearing on my right hand right now, and it is absolutely lovely. And for this price point, $6, I'd say it's almost on the same exact, like, parness as a HoloTaco linear hollow. This was almost a 1-coater. Almost. I built it up in 2, and it's gorgeous and beautiful, and it is so lovely. Now, I'm not good at taking photographs of hollow. I did film it with my flash on after I filmed everything. That way you could actually see the rainbow. And this is also, strangely, a linear hollow that is killed. So sometimes when you top coat linear hollows, they just die. They can't handle it. It's too much pressure for them. This one died, but once the top coat dried fully, it came back. So don't worry about top coating it. You don't need the special top coat that came with this collection. I top coated mine with Sèche-Vite and it worked just fine. I will say, I did just get done swatching this polish, and if you can't tell, my hair's a little wet because I took a shower about you know, I took a shower after swatching this and I waited 2 hours for it to fully dry. I hopped in the shower, washed my hair, and I'm already seeing tip wear. So it doesn't last too long, at least from my personal experience. Now, mind you, I was swatching polishes, so that means I'm lotioning my hands, I'm oiling my cuticles, so I'm not really prepping my nails for a long wear time. But, you know, 2 hours into shower and I've already got a chipped thumbnail, not great, but, I mean, it is a linear hollow from a drugstore, so I'm just in here like, love it! This bottle also came with threading issues, so it is difficult to open and it grinds and it just doesn't feel very nice to open. Oh. There we go. Hi, Editing Linry here. I just finished watching the trailer for the newest one because I figured, oh, I'll just watch the trailer and see if anything makes sense and all my rants are pointless. The name of this next polish now does make sense. They showed it, and the color. They showed it for a brief second, like 2 frames, and I was like, oh, that's the same exact color as the polish, and it's named after the candy. That's kind of cute. But I'm gonna leave in the rant just so you get the subtext of just how badly I want to eat the grass. I just really wanted a bright green because I really want to eat the grass in Charlie and the Chocolate Factory, okay? Also, since I've watched the trailer, all my rants still stand. Unless I need to watch the film, none of these colors really make sense to me. There were so many bright and vibrant colors to pick from that they could have picked, and they didn't. They picked the grungy, ugly colors. Alright, back to the review. The next polish that is up is Hover-choc. Am I supposed to understand these names? I'm not getting half these names. I'm just like, what does this mean? What do you mean? Hover-choc is a beautiful green shimmer polish. It is a 2-coater, which is absolutely stunning. I was afraid this was gonna be like, you know, just this crazy thin polish that would take 5 coats to build to opacity, but it is a solid 2-coater, which is so nice. And it's got this lovely golden shimmer running throughout, and then just little kisses of green flakies throughout. Now those flakies, again, like the previous polish, are shy. They are, like, if you catch them, they run away quick. It's like trying to catch a cat. You pick it up and it's like squirming away and it runs away. And as much as I love this polish, I have to question, like, why this green? I have to be a hater. This doesn't feel like a Wonka green to me. When I think about green in the color palette of Charlie and the Chocolate Factory, I think of the grass. When they get to the chocolate river and you see, like, how saturated that grass is, that's what I think of, and not this green. I love this green and I'm so happy to have it because it is a beautiful 2-coater, but it doesn't scream Wonka to me. And this name, it's way over my head. I don't know. But this polish is also easily removable with acetone. I didn't have any issues removing it whatsoever. The next polish that is up is Extraordinary Quest. This is such a lovely, lovely blue. Oh my goodness gracious. It has these lovely little pink flakies in them. Again, all the flakies in this collection just disappear. They are gone. They're like a wish and a kiss, gone. You can catch them occasionally, but I would not buy them for the flakies at all, because then you'll be disappointed because you won't be seeing them. This is a solid, solid 2-coater, and it is absolutely lovely. Again, I had no trouble with removal whatsoever, but again, I question, what's this have to do with Willy Wonka? What's this blue doing here? It is a lovely jewel toned blue, which feels holiday to me, but doesn't feel Wonka. Hello? I do really enjoy this polish, and I'm super happy it is in my collection. And now we come to the most egregious polish I own in my collection, Scrumdiddlyumptious. I'm not happy about this polish. Okay, let's start. This polish is the only one in this collection that is a 3-coater, which is fine. It's more of a 2.5 coater, so if you go a bit thicker on your coats, you might be able to get away with 2 coats. But it's this, you know, in the bottle, it looks like a purple with a blue shimmer. I would argue it's the reverse. It is a blue with a purple shimmer, which feels a little bit close to another polish I own. If looks could kill. I'm giving Salon Perfect that look right now. Now, If Looks Could Kill was from Salon Perfect's Halloween collection, which was their previous fucking collection. So there is no collection in between these two. There is nothing. It is just this and this. And they fucking duped themselves out. I'm trying to be absolutely as generous as possible. And I will say, I don't think that they use the exact same formula as If Looks Could Kill is a complete and utter 3-coater. I'm trying to be as nice as possible, and I'm actually looking for differences in these polishes, like squinting at them, taking them under a microscope, trying to just see the differences, and I can't fucking see them. If Looks Could Kill has a slightly larger particle shimmer, but girl, bitch, they are the same exact polish, and it's kind of fucking gross that they did this. This kind of has burnt me a little on Salon Perfect that they did something so egregious as duping themselves out. Like, it happens. Companies will dupe themselves out, but normally there's like a fucking year in between, not a month. So I'm just sitting here like, cool, I've got 2 of these polishes. Now, I will say Scrumdiddlyumptious' formula is superior to If Looks Could Kill, but if you own If Looks Could Kill, you don't need Scrumdiddlyumptious at all. And I guess if you missed If Looks Could Kill, you can pick up Scrumdiddlyumptious and now you have it. Congrats! It's just super disappointing to experience that. But the fact that these are the exact same polish, I'm just like, alright. Okay, cool. Thanks. And you have to pay more for Scrumdiddlyumptious because If Looks Could Kill was $3, well, closer to $4, and this is $6. So I'm paying more for the same exact polish. I'll go on my little rant in a little bit, but also I want to talk about the Salon Perfect Wonka Top Coat. It's literally just called Wonka. It comes in a gold bottle. I think it looks nice. This was my first experience with Salon Perfect's Top Coat. Now, it's not a quick dry top coat, which that's what I prefer, but I found for swatching, I used it in a couple of my swatches. I couldn't tell the difference between my Seche Vite and the Salon Perfect. I mean, I could tell the difference in dry time, but clarity and whatnot, I couldn't tell the difference. I think this might be a little bit of a go-to if I'm on a swatching marathon, just to top coat something, get some nice photos, then be able to easily take it off before it fully sets and cures. So I think it's pretty nice. I don't know why they called it Wonka. It's just the bottle that's gold. So I think it might throw off a few customers to see a nice gold bottle sitting here and they might not read that just says top coat at the bottom. Also, it's doing that thing, which I fucking hate when nail polish companies do that. This is an opaque bottle. So a lot of customers are gonna think this is gel. It's not gel, and it says gel effect on it. Can we stop? Come on. Fuck off with your gel effect. There are 2 types of polishes. There's lacquer and there's gel, and never the twain shall meet. Polish can never be fucking gel. Just stop it. I don't know. I'm just frustrated. Okay, so I'm gonna get into my rant before I talk about my top favorites. I do not see Wonka whatsoever in this collection, which is a bit of a disappointment. None of the polishes besides the brown linear hollow actually gave me a Wonka vibe. And I think the brown linear hollow was mostly just exciting because it's a brown linear hollow from a drugstore. The other polishes, none of them just, it wasn't like the China Glaze collection where I could clearly see the inspiration and seasonality of it. I'm at a point in my nail polish collection where a theme can sell me on a collection, where I have every color under the sun. You have to give me a different spin. Baby, turn me around. And none of these polishes scream Wonka. Now that could be just because this is based around the new movie and China Glaze decided to throw it to us, you know, older people who are just like, I too remember Gene Wilder. And this one's like, here's the new guy. I don't fucking know his name. I know nothing about the new film. I watched Janixa and Nicole swatch out this collection, and from their swatches, I had assumed that these polishes weren't going to be too thrown off by skin tone or undertone, and that was my mistake. So if you have a similar skin tone or undertone to me, you're probably going to wind up with 4 red polishes in a 7 polish collection. That is kind of insane to me. I don't understand why these two are like so close to the ready color that it could be thrown off. They should have just gone a bit more purple. That way, you know, we'd have some purple polishes. So I'm just sitting here like, I don't like 7-piece collections. I dislike that a lot. It gives me, it's too much to pick from, it's too much to look at. Like, I don't mind 7-piece collections when it's a rainbow, but this is not a rainbow. I've got 4 reds, yo. I've got 4 reds and a polish I already fucking own. All the formulas were really nice. They worked really nice, and these are good polishes. Oh my goodness, these are really excellent polishes for the price point. But I just can't help but feel disappointed. For my top picks of this collection, it has to go to Chocolate Cartel and Velvety Delight. I think these two together look so beautiful, and I just really like how Velvety Delight just kind of, that shimmer gives it that much of like a little bit of visual texture and makes it extremely interesting for you to look at. And also, just, come on, Chocolate Cartel, a linear hollow, let's fucking go! But yeah, that was my review of Salon Perfect's Wonka collection. What did you all think? Are you as hypercritical about theming as I am? Or are you just like, what's this crazy bitch talking about? I'm sorry, I'm just, I don't know. I've sat with this collection for 3 days, and I thought it was because I am going through some like mental ups and downs with my depression. I'm going high highs and low lows. But even on my high highs emotionally, where I'm like, yes, everything, like even right now, I'm experiencing a high high because like I'm wanting to do things and get stuff done. But even at my high highs, I'm like, nah, it's a no for me, dog. I was so excited to get these too. I've never been so hyped and so let down. Oh well, I hope you enjoyed my video. Bye!